So this is gonna be an entirely different video from myself. This is me describing myself. So anyway, do I call myself a goth? Well, I do love old goth bands like Joy Division, Sisters of Mercy, The Cure. There's gothic industrial metal. That's still good. But the whole EDM thing, and let's be honest, it just sucks ass, to be honest with you. Me, I do call myself a goth, but I'm trying out different fashion choices. I know this sounds kind of weird for y'all, but this is just me branching out to different colors of colors, to say the least. I do like purple, green, and purple, and orange, to say the least. But yeah. But what I try to do is be an honest to God person, you know? Because right now, it's just absolute chaos in this country. I'm honestly at the point where I barely talk about the Lord, to say the least. Because if I mention the Lord, everybody's gonna have a fit and have a field day over it. I mean, it's just to the point where I thought we were just a big happy Christian family, but it's like a bunch of hypocrites who claim they have all the answers, but in actuality they don't. I mean, that's what Robert Sweet said back in the days in an interview, that he was at the point of taking the whole Christian lingo and throw it away and be real honest with people and say they do have a ministry. They're just here to help people follow Jesus Christ. And then the so-called Christian people dogpiled on him for it. Oh, this isn't the line of God. This is... my honest advice is just never run your mouth. Just let them go. Hey, you gotta pick your battles carefully. And like I said in previous videos, I'm just not what you call the stereotypical white picket fence Christian. I'm just a Christian goth who happens to believe in the Lord. But I just don't want anybody telling me how to do it. I just let the Lord guide me in the Bible. And look, this is just not an attack on personal faith. This is about my experience growing up in the church and how the church teaches you how to think what they want you to think. But it's not just religion alone. Governments are notorious for using religion to doing what they want them to do, all because they have a suitcase slam full of $100,000. I mean, and to be completely honest with y'all, I don't do YouTube for money. I'm just out here speaking the truth as many others. I don't even have a Patreon page, to be honest. But right now, something's gotta change. The best thing myself and Maynard can do now is just pray to God that one day that things will get better. Don't the hipsters dictate to you who you are as a person. Don't the degenerates dictate to you who you are. Because right now these demons are just pushing back against basic parental rights. Yeah, you can feel it coming from below. You can feel the negative energy coming from below. You can feel the enemy pushing back. Yeah, you can feel the whole censorship going on. And this is why I don't trust anyone who smells like sulfur, to be honest with you. And myself and many others do follow the Lord. And do read the good Lord's word. But like I said, what I try to do is be honest and truthful and try to speak the truth as I possibly can. Because I don't trust the media not one bit. My plans on starting a family, that's something has been on my mind for quite some time. But I don't know. Let's just see what happens on the horizon. I mean, just working myself to death, and with this pandemic going on, I mean, my sisters, they're missing their brother, so yeah. Let's just say when you have a boss that claims that, oh, I care about you and everything, but we want your talent on a leash. Oh, sure, we're going to give you ice cream and everything. This is a way of us appreciating you and everything. If anything, I can just walk in there and do what I have to do and just work my ass off to the bone. And it's like, oh, it's you. But I just live. And pray one day that I see the sun rise. Oh, and speaking of which, I do follow this YouTube channel called Heavy Metal Maniacs. They basically grab whatever metal album from the 80s. And yeah, I do highly recommend it regardless. Their sub account, subs follower, subs, I mean, they're in the thousands range. There's bands like Together and Bitch and all them. They're still on there. There's some pretty good bands on there. So anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok. God bless y'all, and I'll see you next video.